Look who's going for a walk in the snow.
It's so bright out there. How do I look now?
I'll be here working.
I look like I'm gonna go rob a bank or something.
Yep. Are you freezing? Do I need to come with you, or? I always feel bad letting her go by herself and missing out on the opportunities.
Ow! It's like little pieces of baby hails hitting my eye. Ow! It hurts.
Oh, my hand!
Doesn't it hurt?
Come over here real quick.
Okay.
There's our
is
park.
fun. Yay! Wow, it's so clear.
Let's go. There's the Ice Queen. Do a little circle dance. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Very impressive. Wow.
Wow, I'm dizzy now. Okay,
Let's walk. Let's walk. Old 1920s, early 1900s wood in this whole pile, and then a lot of this is old shiplap that I got that I'm going to finish the walls with in the inside. So we used this same wood here to build the TV shelf. So that's what it started out as. It was actually about 12 inches wide before. This has been cut down. This is scraps. Good wood. So all this in here is very old shiplap. Right here on the left side, it's basically 1x7. Most of it, some old beadboard. There's a couple 2x6s in there. Over here is very, very old shiplap that's 1x12s. I'm gonna take it all out of here and organize it today because I don't know what I need to use and what I have to use. I'm gonna try to use as much of this stuff in areas that you're gonna see. So you'll have that old vintage antique wood at the face level. This old garage door I have in my garage is so big. I think I'm gonna take it apart because I just basically have it for scraps anyways. Let's see if it comes apart pretty good. I want to save all that beadboard and even the trim. See what I can do. I'm gonna try to take that middle board out. It's gonna take a while. I have to bend all the nails up, but let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. Just ripped off these boards right here with all the nails. Busted it up a little bit, but you know what? You gotta just get it off sometimes. Now I just gotta take the rest of this beadboard off and just save it. Beadboard, shiplap, more beadboard, more shiplap, 1x12 shiplap. There's a bunch of old 2x4s that I'm saving because I want to build something with them. Right there, from the 1930s, 1940s range. Now, if that didn't look like a lot of wood, look at that. This is crazy. Been out here all day. Look at all this left. So that's all pile of shiplap. On the top there's floorboards, a bunch of floorboards, a bunch of shiplap below it, and then all that. I want to stack it from that side to this side because I'm going to be putting a door in here. So I got to move all this out of the way. Crazy, huh? All this wood. There's a lot of wood over here. What'd you think? The reason I'm moving it is I need to get everything away from that wall. This wall, because I'm going to put a door in there.
Where?
In the middle.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you did a lot of work that you didn't expect to do today.
Holy cow. I got to get all this done before dark.
Well, at least you got a good day to do this on.
Yes. And actually, I'll be able to work out in this garage in the cold now because there'll be room.
Get it organized.
Yeah.
So there will be a door on the side of the garage. Go right in there, like a separate entrance. Are you a fox? What is it? It's chubby. It's a fox. That's not a raccoon, right?
No.
That's a fox, huh?
It's either a fox or coyote, but I don't think it's coyote. I think it's fox.
Coyotes would be bigger, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, little foxy.
Driving to work. Charlene slept in today, so she has today off and tomorrow. And it was nice to see her sleeping. Man, we've been struggling because we're so used to being free-spirited, and we've been like locked down to the same jobs in the same town for a long time, and we really enjoy the town. So that's the million-dollar question is how do we get free? How do we get out of our job situations because we want to get back overseas? So we know for sure one thing, we can't leave just yet because we still have to finish our house. This is nice. Aren't you having fun?
No.
I like the craziness out here. Look at your little get up. Holy cow, it's cold.
Oh, babe, look at my camera. Guess it went down. It's still recording. As you can see behind me, I did a lot of the weeding. It's a little windy, so it's probably hard to hear, but did a lot of the weeding back there. So we got our compost all mixed up. My husband's making me a little sifter. All right, here's my worm bin, and I'm going to get all that vermicompost, and I'm going to sift it into here, into the garden. So let's see how this goes. My husband just made that for me.
Fudge.
Oh.
And then you can get rid of that.
Yeah, so
That's the point.
Put that in here then, and we can
But
get
you
rid
can see, look at all those little worm larvae.
Yeah, I don't know what,
Okay,
these are
that's
not the
crazy.
red wigglers, these are
Okay,
something else.
what do you want with this?
So let's keep going, can you help me?
Yeah.
And if there's any worms, they feel crawly. Can you see them?
Yeah. You'd be a good
This is
fisherman.
cool, huh?
You'd be good at fishing. Just set it in there.
We just sifted the worm poop, the vermicompost, and then look, I'm gonna pick out some of these. Here's a few worms, and then I'm just gonna pick out the ones, the little stragglers. That was a good way to sift them. This is all the worm poop, the vermicompost. This was all from my worms. Look at, this is our natural fertilizer. But so far I got these guys. There's a snail shell.
Oh. And you don't have to do long strides. You can do short, quick ones too. Yeah. Oh, you're better than me at that. Holy cow.
Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at all those roly-polies. Now this is the end of the day. We put all of the vermicompost, or worm poop, and compost from our compost bin, and some wood chips. We're leaving this compost out because there's so many ants in there. We're supposed to get rain, and hopefully that will help them to scatter.
Today I am removing wood that I've had stored for a long time. It was all up here. A lot of it was flooring. There it is over there on the pavement part. All this to the left of it with nails coming out of it is just trim. I saved a lot of trim. This is really exciting because I have to take all this wood out of here that's kind of heavy up top, because I want to eventually push the ceiling up, raising the whole thing up so I can fix the crumbled concrete footer on the outside. So I have to jack the whole thing up. Welcome. Today I am building some doors for the garden beds using 2x2s. These are already cut. Probably should have just bought some 2x4s and just milled them down in the table saw. The wood is not the best in the world to work. I did this a year ago to the other garden bed. So right now I'm just basically cutting them down the middle, 4 foot each side. These are 8-foot boards, and then I'm gonna make the frame. I built this here. This is square, and then I can put this here and use a clamp here and a clamp here to hold it real good before I screw it in. I wanna try that.
Here's the garden bed with the cage. We've got to fix that shade cloth. It looks bad.
Turning weight.
And here's the garden bed without the cage. So here's like holes from the squirrels.
Okay, I just put glue on here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I just make sure that's tight. Clamp this. Make sure this is like good and level over here. There it is, good and tight, square. I'm gonna do a pilot hole with this. Unfortunately, this bit broke in the very end, so I want them a little bit deep because I want the screws to hide in the wood, and I'm gonna just throw a little caulk over it later. I'm just using these pocket hole screws because I have them. Boom. You know, this board kept it square. Wipe the glue off of it. Throwing a coat of primer on here right now, but it's actually a paint primer. Normally I never use paint primers. This stuff was pretty expensive. I got it a long time ago. And it's held up pretty good. It seems to hold up really well. It's a Behr product.
It's gonna match these ones. See how these are kind of got that green, which matches a little bit of our green trim, even on the shed. Our garden.
This is the last one, first coat I'm putting on.
It's pretty like sagey green.
So, and I'm just doing this because without it, it'll just start warping, and the sun and water will make it not last very long. And I use these little rollers, they're just awesome.
Yeah, it just goes really fast.
Yeah, and it gets it up in the cracks and everything real good. I'm gonna pull this. I don't know, there's probably a better way to do this, but and this is pokey, but you gotta just be careful, right? And then I'll just finish stapling all the sides.
Okay, so what do I do?
Drag it all the way down there, please. Roll it, unroll it.
Like this?
Yep. And it's gonna go right over the edge. And then just hold it so it doesn't come flying up. Could have done it without you.
I know. I just planted my pollinators. That is all sifted compost. Looks amazing.
How's it look?
That looks so cool. You're like a chef, a garden chef. Wow, it's like we made our own soil. Look at all those bugs and stuff. Oh, that way you don't, that is a brilliant, like you're a.
You're on your side now, it's all going your way.
Like this?
Yep. Yeah, you can hit it in the boards too a little bit.
Like that? Is that
But it might be piled up too high underneath, yeah. I want to tear this part down here, see how it goes. Everything's nailed, so it's on there pretty good.
Hey there, we'd love for you to check out our newly designed website at journeydowntheroad.com. You can easily search for whatever category or topic you're interested in and read more about our little pine cottage. Get the inside scoop about our story and how we've lived simply in small spaces and how you can too. See how we've also built a handmade home with reclaimed and salvaged materials. Thanks for joining us on this journey.